All right, all right, all right. Well, welcome everyone. We're going to give them a couple minutes here to come in. You're here at our PPP 101 tech call. We normally do is we cover the first 30 minutes with a tech feature that's usually a video that we need in a community. So we create the content here. And then the second half, we actually open it up for Q&A. So that's really the protocol of our tech call. And this is to provide you support in the event that, you're in a position where you a little tight and you can't hire our VAs to do the um, setup for you. The purpose of these calls is to provide you some kind of directions and group support for you to be able to attempt to do it yourself. So that's really why we have these tech calls. All right. So Rochelle, you messaged me privately. You want to try to do that in the group?
I didn't see. Oh, I was just saying hello because I was on backstage. That was it.
Yeah, that's all good. That's all good. We're gonna welcome everyone here in the chat. Let us know where. Oh shoot! Let us know where you are dialing in from. Here we go. All right, looks like someone just popped up. RG. Oh wow, this is the Philippines, man. It's midnight, man. These guys are running some records.
Good morning.
Don't worry, your sister from another mother is about to come on, all the way from South Africa.
Wow.
Absolutely. On stage. Okay. You guys can see the comments on stage. I didn't know there was a button for it. Can you guys see the comments on stage?
Yes.
Yep.
All right, good. I didn't know there was a button for it. So awesome. All right, so today's topic is we're going to show you guys how to create an email, right? Um, so that way, there's a couple ways because some of you guys may have system IO before, right? So we're going to do a couple things. We're going to show you how to copy and paste. I mean, it's really tough, you guys. By the time you're done with this course here, you're going to have a certified. You're going to be certified to do so, okay? So it's pretty awesome. Okay, let's go ahead and go right into it. So I'm going to be a couple things you want to open up. Okay, let me do this here first. Give me a second. All right, so a couple things you want to open up. Okay, hang on a second. Let me share my screen. Let me know if you guys see my screen. All right, let me know if you see my screen. Here we go. So we're gonna do this. Share screen. We'll do a window. Here we go. Can you guys see my screen?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, let's do that. Let's bring it that way. Okay. And then we're going to open up GetResponse. So the system IO situation may or may not apply to you. Okay. But we're going to do a recording. So we're going to include that so that those who do have system IO will know how to replicate that. Okay. So naturally, you want to log in to your GetResponse. And then you want to log into your system IO. So this is one way. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and sign in. Oh, they changed the whole process. The whole sign in page is changed. All right. So we're going to go here to emails campaign. And let's say that you have the 30 emails, right? The 30 emails. Naturally, we have the blueprint, right? So we're going to start with the blueprint. And what we're going to do here is I'm actually going to create a new list first because I don't want to mess up with the automation that's there already. So actually, hold on. I think I might have a list that says test account. Hold on. I might have a list that says test account. Yep, I do. Right here. Okay. Good. So I already have a list because when you do a email, which is what they call an autoresponder, you have to attach it to a list. Does that make sense, guys? Do you guys understand that? Yes?
Yep. Yep.
All right. Good. Thank you for responding, RG. I almost called 911 to send to your house. Okay? All right. We don't want to do that today. It's not a good day. Today is Freedom Friday, guys.
Yep.
It's not a day to call 911, right? So, all right. So we're going to create an autoresponder, and then we're going to attach it to the test list. So we're going to go ahead and create one. We're going to do it by ourselves. And then all we're going to do is go here to System IO. We're going to pull up the first one. And literally, guys, copy, paste. Copy. We're going to paste it here. So in GetResponse, you can't use emojis in the title, but it doesn't matter. The title is just for you to know. And I usually like to number them. So this is the first email. And then we're going to put 0 days. We want it to go out right away. Okay. And then what we're going to do is Monday through Sunday, in case somebody sign up, right? And then this is where it's important. The emojis is in the subject line. Okay. And why is that important? Because when you go to the emails, I'm going to show you guys what this subject line looks like. Okay. So when you go to the emails, and let's say I go to my automation, okay. Let me ask you this. When you see these emojis in the subject lines, would that trigger your eyes?
Yes.
Yes.
That increase your open rate. Does that make sense? So this is why it's important that you put emojis. Like here, I would add another one. I would do red, right? And remember the 3 colors? What are the 3 colors? Red and what else?
Green.
Green.
Yellow. I'm not sure about the third.
Blue.
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 Thank you.
Green, red, and blue are your top color emojis to trigger the open rate. Okay? So let's say I put in a green button. Boom. Now we go to create the message. So we're going to go ahead and go blank if you want. Now, as you build your library, you're going to have templates like me when you build your library, right? But a brand new person may not have templates, or you can do pre-designed templates. If you see something that is close to your brand, why create it? Use it, right? Now, I'll give you an example. Let's say this guy here has the black and gold colors. You guys see that? Right? Everybody see that?
Yes.
So what I can do is I can go in here and I can go and add my logo. I can replace it, right? So I go here, I'll go look for my logo in my library. Let's just say I add this logo. Boom. There it is. Now I can reduce the size of what I want it to be. So I don't want it too big. I just want it to be up there. So I'm going to go right here and reduce the size to the size that I want. And boom, that's good enough. So let's just say we call it an even 100, right? There we go. Now we have a logo. So let's say that our title is in yellow. Let's go see what our title is. Here's the blueprint, right? So guess what? We're going to paste that title right here. So we're going to go here. Paste. Was that tough? Anything that I did that you couldn't do?
No.
Then we come down here and guess what we do? We're going to highlight this whole email. Hold on. We're going to highlight this whole email. We're going to start from the bottom to the top. And then we're going to copy. And then bring it right over here. So they got a section, right? So the first thing we're going to do, hold on, is we go ahead and paste it. And then we're going to start cutting it up, okay? So obviously this is a black background. You just paste a black thing. So you're going to select all. And let's just make it white for now just to see what we're using, okay? So now we want to have that top section, right? We don't want to do the hi there. You don't do the hey, hi, there ain't no horses here, right? So first of all, we're going to copy the first few paragraphs. I never cut because if you cut, you lose it. So I go paste it first. You see, making sure it looks good. Then I go ahead and cut it. So we already used this part. We go ahead and eliminate it, right? Everybody see what I'm doing, right?
Yep.
All right. So right here, we want to congratulate, but we want to personalize it, right? So we want their name. So what we do, you guys see that little person with the pencil?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes.
So that little person with the pencil gives you exactly what you want to put in. So we want to put in first name. So we're going to put first name. So as this email goes out to your list, it will address them by their first name. Does that make sense? Say yes, right? If you
Yes.
agree. All right.
Yes.
All right. Boy, you guys' heartbeat this morning is not beating, huh? All right. So now we have this part. Okay, we have this part. You can mute yourself, RG. Just respond when you can and then mute yourself. You do have some noise in the background. So right here, we section out the email, right? Because you see how their email template, right? So we want to section it out like that. So you see like this section right here, we want to section it out, right? So in this case here, I'm going to move this down. I'm going to move this down. Hold on. So you see how I moved it down below? So now I can go in and let's see where I'm going to cut it off. We're going to cut it off right here and watch the video. Copy. Okay. It doesn't want to play. Guess who always win? There we go. You see that? Okay. We're going to move this. We're going to move this line right here. We only need one. Hold on. We got to move this up a little bit more. So anytime you want to move something, you click on the little plus sign or cross or whatever it is, and you move it. So guess what? So now it sections this out, right? So what I would do here is I would make all of this. Hold on. I would make all of this gold just to keep the brand color going, right? Then I come here. I would do the same thing, right? You're different. Boom. So it stands out, guys. You see? You want to make your email attract the eyes of a person, right? So this is kind of like, here's the truth. You're different, right? Boom. So we're missing the but. I was wondering what was missing. No problem. Ooh, what did I just do? Okay, we're going to undo that. All right. We're going to copy that. We're going to put that here, paste. Oh, okay. Paste. And then we're going to make it yellow. Gold. Okay. So now we got that part. Guess what? It's time to get rid of this part. Delete. Boom. So that email is adjusted, right? We got that section. Now we go look at the last section, right? We don't need to do a whole lot. What we're going to do is delete this. And that's our section. There you go. That's our section. You see? Obviously, even if you have zero experience. So that's definitely a bullet point. Boom. So you customize it, right? So this is important. Now, here's what I always teach people is your name is the last thing they see. You want to make it at least 24 to 32. So we're going to go in the middle. You want to make it big, okay? And you want to brand it. So you want to put it as yellow, right? So that way, the top, do the same thing. Congratulations, right? You want to go ahead and make it big. And you want to make it in the middle. So we do 28. So you see, it starts and it finishes the same way. Everybody got any question on that? What I'm teaching you guys here is how to brand properly. Okay? How to brand properly. It's very important. Okay? So on this guy here, we probably can get rid of it because we already got that information. You see that?
Kim,
Yes.
all my 30 emails are done, so I don't need to go. You're not telling me to go do all this, are you?
No, no. No, no. Martha, this is for the purpose of recording for other people who haven't set up their email.
Okay.
For you, it's a review. For other people, this is brand new. Okay? Please hold the questions because now I got to edit that part out of the video. Okay. Now, you want to make sure you put in your social media pieces. Okay? Like, for instance, I would go in here. And I would put my Facebook link, right? So I'm going to go in here, copy, go back here, put my Facebook link. There we go. I don't do X. Let's go do Instagram. All right. So we go here. We go to profile. And here we go. Copy. Go right here. Paste. Same thing on YouTube, but we got 2 YouTube channels. So guess what? You can add more, right? Oh, it only lets you put 1 YouTube. Okay. So we'll put the community. So we're going to go in here. Actually, yeah, we'll put the community. So we'll do YouTube. We're going to switch channel. Uh-oh. Philippines got the little chickens out there. So we're going to put the community. So we're going to go here, view channel, copy, and then we're going to put YouTube, paste. We're going to add LinkedIn. We're going to put LinkedIn. There we go. So we're going to go here, copy, paste. All right, let's see what else we got. We can put TikTok. So we're going to go to TikTok. And yep, that's the one. Just so you guys know, thank you for everybody's effort. But the community channel has hit 800 subscribers. So we just hit that today. So we want to thank you all for you guys all are part of this journey, right? So we want to thank you, each one of you. So you see now, you want to make sure you edit your address or however you want to do it. Some of you may not want to have a physical address. The minimum you got to put is a state and country. So that's the minimum you can put. But you can see now I have an email, right? And boom. So this is like very, very, very basics. Okay? Very basics. We're not talking about adding any images yet. We're not talking about adding any videos yet. This is very, very basics. Everybody clear on that?
Yes.
Yep.
All right. So you always want to check site visitor behavior and Google Analytics. You always want to check those off, right? In this case here, I'm going to save it as a draft, but you can save it and publish it. Okay? So I always save it as a draft because I always want to send myself a test email. And I always want to see what that email looks like. Always test your emails, guys. Always test your emails. I can't even stress it. So you see how quick this is, and it ended up in the see. You want to make sure it ends up in the inbox, right? But I haven't had any problems with GetResponse because it guarantees the delivery rate. So here's my email. As you can see, it addressed my name, right? You want to make sure it looks the way you want. Does that make sense? Okay. Obviously, there's a
Yep.
PDF attached, so we got to go back in and attach the PDF, right? So we want to attach the blueprint. The blueprint should be something that you have replicated through Canva and added it to your Google Drive. So I'm going to go look for my blueprint. I'm just going to type in blueprint. There goes the blueprint. All right. So now we go ahead and share. We want to make sure that link is to anyone. We copy it. So now we go back to our get response and we go back into the message. All right. All right. So now we go in here. We go down where it says the PDF, right? Reply to this email also and check out our PDF attached, right? So guess what? We're going to click right here. What I normally do is this. I'll say click here. And download, right? And then what I do is put an emoji right here. So I would put like an arrow. You guys see what I'm doing? And then what I do is I highlight this and you click on the link and attach the link. So what do I have now? I'm going to make it big. I want to make sure that they pass the vision test. And I usually do about 20. But 20 is too big, right? So you want to keep it at 18 because you want to keep it all on one line. You see that? You want to keep it on one line, right? And it says here, if you're ready to get started. So I want you guys to know, when we get the emails, there's nothing customized. You got to go in there and customize it. Otherwise, you're not going to be sending your leads to the right places and you're going to get frustrated. You're going to be sitting here and say, why I'm not converting? Well, you never audited your emails. How many of you guys can relate? Right? So when you
Yep.
don't convert, you got to look at your emails. Why am I not converting? Right? Let me check to see if we have anybody else in the backstage. No. Okay. So here it says, if you are ready to get started, click on the link to get started. Do you see a link?
No.
No, you don't see a link. Not to get started, right? So what I do here is I give it some space, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and duplicate a line like this. I'm going to bring that line and bring it down, right down here, right? You see that? I want to get some space so they can see. But then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back here and add a button. So I can add a button right here, guys. So when I click that button, I can design that button. So I want that button to be yellow, right? And I want the text to be black. I want to bold it up. I want this to be maybe 24. Maybe we'll go 28 even, right? Then let's say that I want to design this button, right? So let's say I will go in here and I want this button large, right? I want it in the center, but I want this button to look like this. You see that? Everything is here, guys. Everything that you need to do is in the control panel, okay? So now I want different font. I want the font to be seen, okay? So now I can go ahead and go here and I can go attach my page. So let's say I go here to PPP Pays daily.com, but I want to take them to my ready page. I want them to ready to buy, right? So I'm going to take them to my ready page. And guess what? I'm going to copy that link. I'm going to place that link right here. And guess what now? Click on the link to get started, right? What does it say right here?
Click here.
Guess what? I'm going to change that a little bit. Okay? So we're going to go to the text. Let me find the text. Where is the text? I guess you go right here on the button, is it? No? Oh, right here. Right here. So number one, I'm going to change it to all caps. Okay? Whoops. Let's spell it right. Click me now. You think they might notice that? Say yes if you say yes if you agree.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Guess what? Now we're going to throw some emojis. Make a higher chance of them clicking, right? Boom. Remember, green and blue, right?
Yep.
There we go. Now we just increase the odds of them clicking. Here's another thing you can do. right? To get started, you can make that in caps. And then what you can do right below that, okay, we're going to center this right below that. And what are we going to do? We're going to add some emojis. Here's the emojis we're going to add. But we're going to make them big. So we're going to go here. We're going to align it to the center. And we're going to change the size. And you're going to make it the same size as your name. Boom. Did we not just increase the odds of them clicking?
Yes.
What do you think?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is it safe to say, guys, that if your audience doesn't see this, you may want to start asking yourself, is it the right audience? Is that safe to say?
Yes. Yes.
I mean,
Yes.
you literally just eliminate all the possible excuses you could have, right? The strategy that I'm teaching you is called you kill the objection before the objection comes. Who here likes objection other than myself? I love objections. Okay? Why? To me, I understand that an objection is just a misunderstanding. That means somewhere along the way, I wasn't clear enough. Does that make sense? Right?
Yes.
That's all an
Yeah.
objection is. It's clarification, right? But now, guess what? I got an email and I can go ahead and see. You can also save it as a template. You guys see that? You can save it as a template, right? I thought I saw Breezy. There's Breezy. All right. So you can see, you can go in here and you can save it as a template if you want, or you can save it as a draft. So let's say we save it as a draft, so we want to test it, right? So we go to our draft. Oh, you know what? I did this before too. All right. So we go in here and we go to emails and then we go to our draft. So you see the email that we just did. I don't see it here. So this is, yeah, this is the newsletter. Let's go in here. Autoresponder. Where's the draft? Uh, let's go here.
It's making you work for it.
Yeah, it definitely is. All right. I'll get back to you guys on the draft. But anyways, I should have saved it as a template, which I did normally. Manage content sharing. Let's go here. Let's see if we got a draft somewhere. Oh, I know. We can go in here. Oh, well, it should be here if it was draft. Let's go to the Hollywood Square. I don't see the Hollywood Square. All right. No problem. I'll figure it out. But anyways, everybody got the concept of how to create an email, right? Yes?
Yes,
No?
Kim.
All
Yep.
right. So that's the
Yeah.
main thing. That's the main thing. I'll figure out how to pull down the draft. You know what? Let me go ask ChatGPT. That's the smarter guy. We're going to go to general info, get response. How to reopen draft auto responder. That's not true. That's not true. So you guys see what it says? You go to autoresponder, go to your list of autoresponder, look for the one that is marked as draft. It won't be active. Oh, I think I know what it's saying. I think I know what it's saying. So go to autoresponder and click on all, apply, and look for the one that is draft. There it is. All right. Did you guys see that? Yes?
I didn't see how the word draft. Didn't see how you could tell it was a draft.
So here's what you do. I'm going to do this again. When you go to selection, you're going to click all list,
Yeah.
apply, and all your email in your entire system will come up, correct? All right, let's see here. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. So when you go here, it will give you all your drafts. You see? Like right now, this one right here is grayed out, right? It's not black, right? That's a draft. That's the one that we just created. Okay? So we go here. Another way you could tell, you see how it says on or off?
Yes.
It's off. All the drafts are off. They're not active. Okay? So you go here. The reason why I want to pull it back up is I want to go back and send myself a test email. Send. And it's very quick, guys. It'll come right in. So let me get rid of the other one. Open the new one. And look at this. Boom. Is that cool?
Yes. Looks good.
We've got
Awesome.
we've got our blueprint. So we click on the blueprint to make sure it works, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we got our blueprint. Boom. We click on click me now. I want to get started. Hello. That's why
Yep.
you audit your emails. You want to make sure that people go where you want them to go. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Very
Yes.
important. And you guys congratulate Madeline today. Okay? So Madeline today, let me tell you how important it is when we talk about multiple streams of income. Okay? Madeline today got her HBA account, got her GetResponse account, got her Descript account, and also her vidIQ account. Those are the four main tools you need to make this work. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Now you can see that this weekend she got a lot of toys to play with, right?
Yep.
And this is one of the videos you're going to be able to go back and watch on how to bring your emails from System IO over to here. Does that make sense?
Okay. Yes.
Because that's what we were teaching today. So with
Okay.
that being said, guys, that really concludes our training for today. But we're going to open up the next 20 minutes for Q&A. Okay? Everybody good?
Mm-hmm.
All
Yep.
right. All
Yeah.
right. So let's go ahead and open this up for Q&A. Breezy, welcome to the call, Breezy.
Thank you, sir. Glad to be here.
Hey, Breezy,
Yes, sir.
Madeline and RG took all the excuse away from you, man.
They did.
It's almost 1 a.m. in the morning in both countries.
Oh, wow. Yes, 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 yes.
It's going to increase the attendance for people in the community because they're going to realize, wow, I got
Mm,
it made over here.
Wow.
Awesome. All right. Y'all start shooting.
Okay, so I have a question.
All right.
So you showed about OI today. For those of us who are new and we never had that system, where exactly would we start at?
You mean the GetResponse system?
Yes. When you
Okay.
started, yeah.
That's a good question. All right. So you're going to go here and you're going to go to the community. Free community. Okay. Make a note of that. Okay.
Okay.
When you go to the free community, you're going to go to number 4, which is the tech resources.
Okay.
Everything you need is here. You
Thank
see
you.
that?
Yes, I see it.
Everything you need is here.
Okay.
You can
Thank
do a
you.
tune-up. You can do an oil change. You can do a transmission change. You can do everything here. You can do a whole engine overhaul.
Okay. Great.
Hey, Breezy, the
Yes, sir.
engine overhaul, that means you got all the products.
All
That's
of
the
them.
engine
All of
overhaul.
them. All of them.
Thank you.
Help. Does that answer your question?
Yes, definitely.
All right. We
Kim,
try to make it very easy for you guys. Okay.
Kim.
Yes, ma'am.
Last night I reached 50 subscribers on YouTube, and today it says 44. Does that mean 6 of them changed their mind?
No. Here's the trick. When they subscribe on your channel, they need to watch at least one video. Why? AI will detect them as a robot. If they
Okay,
just subscribe and don't watch anything on your on your channel,
okay,
it's not them who remove themselves, it's AI.
okay. So in my
So
request,
make sure you let them know to watch at least one video after subscribing.
okay, I should have included that in my request for subscribing. I guess I'll have to
And
add
you
that.
can do that. You can do that. You can go in and edit. But what I would recommend is delete that post and repost. When you
Okay,
repost, it will show up in their email. If you edit, it won't show up in their email.
what you mean in their email? Because I'm talking, I send it in a community.
Yeah, anytime that you do anything in the community as a new post, Skool will send out an updated email for that community.
You'll get it in their inbox in their email.
Correct. Skool emails go in inbox. They don't go to spam unless the person choose to put it to spam.
Okay, I just thought they saw it in the community, but that's better.
The reason they see it in the community is because it pop-ups in their email and it pops up on their app as a notification. But
Okay,
if you edit a comment, it does not pop up in the app because you're just editing something that's already appeared as a notification.
okay, that helps. Thank you.
Great question. Good question, guys. Let's keep it rolling. We got 15 minutes to kill.
Okay, I've got a question. We briefly touched on this yesterday in the time blocking. Okay, since I missed so much of this particular training, uh, do I go to the YouTube to see it, or is there?
YouTube channel. As soon as we get off here, it'll be on the YouTube channel.
Okay,
Both the personal channel and the community channel.
okay, thanks.
We got 3 hours to review before our next training. All
I
right,
can't
guys.
ask you anything yet because I haven't started my changeover, but I will be shooting you with questions with
No
probably with the
worries.
next Zoom.
We've already figured out how to communicate.
Yes.
You know, I want you guys to admire this. There's not one single time, regardless of the time of the day, that I've called Madeline and she's not pick up. That
During the
woman
day?
is on fire, guys.
Hmm.
We got a little fire in South Africa. We got a little fire in Oakland.
Yes.
Kim?
Yes.
But you gotta be careful though. The silent one is the one you watch out. You know, like the breezes. The silent one is the one you watch
Mm-hmm.
out.
Me?
The guy in the Philippines, he don't sleep.
Yeah,
But
right.
Kim, it's let me just check. It is like 6:45.
Okay.
So this is now supper time.
In Philippines, it's 1 in the morning. So he trade off with you. When you attend the workshop at 6 in the evening, for him it's 6 in the morning. He's 12 hours.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
he's 12 hours.
Yep.
Well, at
Right
least
now
at the
it's
same.
12:45.
What
Right
time?
now it's like the best time for RG. The kids are sleeping, the wife is sleeping, nobody bugs him.
Yeah, that's right.
Yes.
All right, guys. Any questions? Because I do have a hard stop at the hour. I have to meet with some social a new coach that I hired for social media.
Just
So you can see Kim has a lot of coaches. All right, guys. We're gonna go ahead and end it here because I don't want the crickets to come out, right? You know, we don't like crickets around here, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna end it here and I will see you in 3 hours. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
okay.
What I'm
Yes.
gonna cover in 3 hours, guys, is how to walk you through the sign up process for a new person for the time blocking.
Mm. Mm.
So we're gonna walk you
Yeah.
through from A through Z on the process how to sign them up. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Y'all have a good one. I'm gonna go ahead and end it.
Thank you.
I believe desire and will to win is everything. I don't know why I'm like I am, but my butt's always burning. There's always something say, Art, dadgummit, you're supposed to go for it. Art, dadgummit, you're supposed to be somebody. You're supposed to make a difference with your life. What does the $500,000 a year person do? The $50,000 a year person doesn't do. You look at the outside and study those two individuals, everything seems to be the same. They both are the same sex, they both are the same age, they have the same training, the same positions, the same contract, the same fringe benefits. They both are successful, they work hard, they're good family people, make tough commitments. But what's the difference? What does the $500,000 a year person do? The $50,000 a year person doesn't do. He pays the price and a little bit more. He works hard and a little bit more. He's loyal to the company and a little bit more. He believes in a little bit more. He makes money and a little bit more. He saves money and a little bit more. If you want to win in these United States, you got to be tough and you can't quit. The last thing I'll talk to you about today in building this winning edge is, folks, if you want to win in business, you got to be a leader. Leadership is everything. You show me anything in these United States that win, I'll show you a leader at work. You show me a successful church, Boy Scout troop, club, football team, business, I'll show you something run by a leader. See, I thought at one time in my life you had to be smart to win. I used to have these smart people that dress so pretty and talk so pretty and use these big words. They just intimidated me. And I said, Art, you can't ever be that good. Why don't you just throw in the towel and go back and coach football for a living? And I found two things out about smart people. I think it's almost impossible for a smart person to win in business in America today. Because I find smart people spend their whole lifetime figuring things out. They're always trying to figure out an easier way and a quicker way. And another thing I found out about smart people is they just don't get around to doing nothing. And see, somebody like Art Williams, everybody said, well, he can't do it. And somebody like that can't do it. But he does it. See, folks, I want you to know almost everybody in America almost does enough to win. They almost get there. They almost are over the hump. They almost have it going. They almost, in everything they do, almost is a way of life to almost everybody in America. But the winners do it. What do? They do whatever it takes to get the job done. They do it and do it and do it and do it and do it until the job gets done. And then they talk about how great it is to be somebody they're proud of. We need leaders in America who can do it. If you want to become somebody, do it. If you want to go in business for yourself, do it. If you want to become financially independent, do it. I hear too much talk in these United States. Everybody can talk a good game. We need people in America who can do it. I go all over this country with A.O. Williams, and I have people say, Art, you can count on me. Wonderful. Just do it. Art, I guarantee you this is my last stop. I'm going to win now. Super duper. Just do it. Art, if I could just have one good month and get the ball going, I know I could make it big. Super. Just do it. Art, if I could just pay off this debt, I could really go. Great. Just do it. Art, if I could just sell my house. Do it. But houses ain't selling. Do it anyway. Art, I'm not making any money. What can I do? You just do it. Do what, Art? You do it, and do it, and do it. Art, I guarantee I'm going to win this contest. Super duper. Just do it. Art, I'm over the hump now. Watch my smoke. Great. Just do it. Art, I want to make it so bad I can taste it. What I do? You just do it. Art, I'm a vice president now. Can I quit doing it? No. Art, I don't know if I can keep on keeping on. I'm really hurting. What I do? You just do it. Do what, Art? You do it, and do it, and do it. Art, all my life I wanted to be somebody important. Well, what do it then? Art, I'm going to save money so I don't have to go through this again. Great. Just do it. Art, I don't feel like I've had enough training. What I do? You just do it. Art, my manager don't give me no help. What I do? You just do it. Art, you don't understand. I was Mr. Everything at my former company. You don't mean I have to start off down at the bottom and do it, do you? Yep, you really got to do it. Art, what's the primary difference between winners and losers? The winners do it. They do it, and do it, and do it, and do it until the job gets done. And then they talk about how great it is to finally have achieved something unique, and how glad they are that they didn't quit like everybody else, and how wonderful it is to finally be somebody they're proud of and make a difference with their life. Thank you.